Okay, hello everybody. How are you? Good to be here as always. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Let's just adjust this slightly. There you go. What is it today? It is Thursday, 24th of July. Hope everyone's having a great day wherever you are. Here in the UK, it's not too bad at all today. It's nice, bit of a breeze, nice weather. Tomorrow, we're getting 26C tomorrow. Over the next few days, then, obviously, I said yesterday, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm working on the markets, so there'll be no live from me for the next 3 days. Obviously, if anything comes up, any more O News, etc. I will pop on when I've come back from work to do that. Just a reminder once again that OTech Pros are on Saturday. That's been posted out in most places, and also Heroes is going to be back on Sunday night as well. So give them the support, guys. Great to see them back in action once again, and obviously they're going to go through the O News things and give it from a tech point of view of what they believe is going on. So as I said, over the next few days, probably going to dissect this O News 6 a little bit more, which is what we're doing today. Today's, we're calling it core values, but please log in once a day. That's where the O News pop-up is going to be. And like I've been saying, everything I believe as far as the O News is concerned is all being done by design to take us through the journey into the next phase. And that is really, it is the culmination of what our CEO is doing, is to bring us up to speed with everything, to explain everything, to let us know what's been going on, etc., prior to us going into that next phase. So again, keep revisiting O News, go back over them all the way from the first one, all the way through to number 6. It really does build a bigger picture when you read each one concurrently. I've done it several times and I recommend that you do it as well. As far as anything else, I don't think I've got anything else to bring to the table as far as that is concerned. Now I've brought up that and that. That's really cool. Hi, John Brilliant. Nice to see you in the chat. He's the guy that's in blue with a little spanner there. He is the moderator in the chat area, so behave yourselves. Otherwise, you will be missing. Thanks very much, John, for everything you do. I really do appreciate it. So what we're talking about today, we're talking about one of the things that was mentioned in O News 6, and that was core values and how that is and used within the business environment. So let me go over and share the screen once again. Okay, core values. There we go. Okay, make sure you can see that's perfecto. All right, so let's go over this then. Core values in business, what it's all about. Core values in business are the fundamental beliefs and guiding principles that shape a company's culture, behavior, and decision making. They are the foundation elements that define what the company stands for and how it operates, influencing everything from employee interactions to customer relationships. Now, we already know, don't we, how important the core values of any business are concerned. I love the way that O News 6 yesterday reiterated and reaffirmed once again what the core values of our business are all about. This is what shapes not only the company, but it also shapes us as well. Why? Because we are part of what the core values of that business is. We are integral to the success of the business. We're integral to what is the core mission, what we're trying to do as far as the goals is concerned. And that is part and parcel of those values. Now, I also believe that part of the messages that we've had within the O News are to remind all of us that if you aren't part of those core values and aligned with what the company is trying to do and achieve, then maybe it's not for you. Okay. We really do want people who have who are like-minded with the beliefs and core values that our CEO is mapping out for all of us. And if we are aligned with that, if we are part of what we believe and what he believes, and everything is aligned with each other, then it really does make a great customer relationship as far as the business and us is concerned. So let's have a little bit more of a detailed look at it. So what really is and are core values? These are the bedrock of a company's identity, reflecting its vision, mission, and principles. This is why our CEO made sure that we revisited those mission statements once again, what those core values are, so there is no mistaking moving forward what we're all about, right? What is this business all about? If you anybody ever asks you again, what exactly is this business all about? You can literally go to O News 6, you can copy from where it says our big, bold, beautiful shared dream, copy all of that and send it to somebody. Why? Because that is exactly what our core values are. This is what this company is trying to achieve. This is why it's so important that we understand what that mission statement is, what those core values are, so that we align ourselves with that dream. Pretty easy, really, if you think about it. And having those principles, that mission and vision, really does reflect really what our CEO is trying to do, but also what we are trying to do individually in our own way. They are also a set of deeply ingrained, enduring principles that guide the organization, actions, and decisions. In layman's terms, what does that mean? It means that they are so much of a big part of what the company is about in front of any monetary gain, that nothing is going to change the decision of what those values are all about. If you remember when things went pretty haywire with On Passive and our CEO took over the reins once again, this is because those principles weren't being met as far as the mission statement is concerned. Things were going off in tangents, in directions that weren't part of that core message. And this is why he took over the decision to be in charge once again. This means an awful lot to him, right? Knowing that we are part of that core value, knowing that what he is trying to achieve is ingrained in that mission statement, and that decision he made a long time ago, come hell or high water, he is going to achieve what that mission statement is all about. Fantastic for us. That's what I believe. Core values are not just words on a page. They are meant to be lived and embodied by everyone in the organization. I haven't written this. This is what comes up when you research core values in a business. It's like it's been written for our CEO, like it's been written for us. Core values are not just words on a page. They are meant to be lived and embodied by everybody in the organization. Now, I firmly believe this is why O News 6 was a reiteration once again of what that mission statement is all about. What are core values for our business? Why has he written that once again? He's written it because he wants to reaffirm what they are, so there is no confusion. And this is why I'm bringing it up today on this session, again, to reaffirm what core values are and why they are such an important part of business for everybody that is involved. So why are they important? They help to shape culture. Core values create a shared understanding and foster a strong, positive work environment. Obviously, that is key for the workforce. If they've got that shared vision, if they've got those goals as far as they're concerned that are in line with the business, then everyone's working towards the same goal at the end of the day. Very, very important. Guide decisions guide decision making. They provide a framework for making choices that align with the company's purpose and long-term goals. Unfortunately, some people in power, as far as on passive was concerned, were taking the business in a direction that wasn't in line with the core beliefs. This is why our CEO once again took over the reins, because that core value, that decision making was not in line with the framework of what the business was all about. Having that core value also influences behavior. Core values dictate that employees interact with each other, with customers, and with the wider community, making sure that everybody is on the same page. It also attracts and retains talent. A clear set of values can attract like-minded individuals who are passionate about the company's mission. We've heard, haven't we, our CEO say many times that people have come to our company not because of the money, because they can actually earn probably more money somewhere else. But we know that some of the tech people and the code writers, etc., have come from big businesses like Apple, like Microsoft, to work for us. Is it because we pay more? No, it's not. It's because they believe in the mission of what our CEO is trying to achieve. Those core values, they really resonate with some people. It resonates with us at the end of the day. This is why we are here on the journey, staying the course to the next phase, because we certainly resonate with our CEO and what he is trying to achieve. This is why people naturally fall away. This is why people go and do something else, because they haven't got the core values of what this company is all about. And that's okay, by the way. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. It shows the spirit and determination of many of us to stay the course. Why? Because we know what those core values are. We understand how important they are to this business. And this is why we are determined to stay the course, because of those core values. Also, it builds trust. When core values are consistently upheld, they build trust with customers and stakeholders. Obviously, we have no stakeholders. Who's that? That is Iqbal Patel from India. Thank you so much, my friend, for your super sticker. Not necessary, but greatly received. Thank you so much. This core values certainly does build trust, like I've said. If it's consistently upheld, then it gives us, the customer, a sense of pride in the business, because we hold those core values really strongly to us, don't we? We believe in them. And if you see the company upholding those values before anything else, then you know that you are in the right business. And this is why we build that trust element. And it also helps to drive success. By aligning actions with core principles, companies can achieve great success and long-term sustainability. I've said it many times. We are an integral part of the company. We. Remember what we said the other day? There's no I in team. This is where you need to understand how important we are within the business. Why? Because we are that part of the success of the business. That core principle, right, will help the greater success and achievement of the long-term sustainability of the business. So let's have a little look then at some of those core values. Integrity, acting with honesty and strong moral principles. A very big, massive plus as far as core values is concerned. We want that in our business, don't we? We want that honesty, and we want to have those moral principles. Why? Because we put a lot of trust in a lot of people. Why not have the honesty and moral principles alongside it? Innovation. continuously seeking new and better ways of doing things. This is where the tech boys come into play. They bring something to the table that really is going to make a difference to all of us. Groundbreaking, we've heard that terminology before. Innovative, we've heard that terminology before. Never seen before. These are all the sort of things that I'm expecting to see in the next phase. Accountability, taking ownership of actions and results. I think we've seen that already in our CEO. He saw things not working out the way he wanted to it, so he took ownership of those actions and he made choices that were hard to make at the time. Why? Because he wanted all of us to succeed. He didn't want us to fail. So he took accountability of what was going on. He took the right actions to stop it happening, and he's moving us forward into the next phase. Respect, valuing diversity and treating everyone with consideration. How many times have we sat on webinars with our CEO for literally hours? Why? Because he wants to talk to us. He wants to hang with his crowd. He wants to show us that we are part of the value within the business. He wants us to respect and be considerate to all of us. That's why he wants to give us his time for as long as possible. Also, collaboration, working together to achieve common goals. Obviously, those companies have to align with what our core values are. Otherwise, that collaboration won't survive. Customer commitment, prioritizing the needs and satisfaction of customers, is paramount for that success as far as core values is concerned. And the last one on there is sustainability, considering the environment and social impact of business operations. So in essence, core values are the compass that guides a company on its journey to success. It really is important to understand how important core values of any business is to not only the employees but the customers as well. If you map it out, if you are clear about it, then people will align with what those core values are. And if they don't, guess what? They'll go somewhere else. But if you stick to those core values, you uphold them, you make sure that they are a principal part of your business, then guess what? You will have customers for life. You will have people who will literally follow you because of those core values within business. Anyway, guys, I hope this has been an interesting topic. Short and sweet today, isn't it? I'll be back around on Monday. Jane said she's going to be here for Monday Fun Day. I will, she shouts from the background. So we'll see you all over on Monday. If obviously anything happens in the next 3 days, I'll pop on after I finish work and do a bit of an update. But if not, have a great weekend wherever you are, and we'll see you all on Monday. That's it from me. Bye for now.